Hello, this is Pierre and Laurel from Blue Ox RV Inspection. So we're here in the middle of Florida somewhere. It's hot and we don't know what we're getting into. We've got customers that bought a unit, they've been following us, and now they want us to go inspect it.
Today's inspection, it's a 2005 Winnebago, so this is going to be a surprise to us as well. But they're working with us to have some insight on what they've just purchased.
To see what they got. So hopefully we're in for a good ride. Stick around. So we're here with Jazmin and Alex, better known as Babe, and my Babe. So these kids kind of surprised us, ended up with this Winnebago Mini, and carry on, Laurel. I want to know what's the story on this.
So
what happened?
tell us, why are you doing this journey? What is your excitement?
We're young, we're 22, 23, no kids. We were paying a mortgage on a house that we did not want to be at, and we were like, we need to travel, we need to downsize, and what better way to do it than with
That
an
is
RV?
cool. Yeah. Where did you guys find this? How did that happen?
Facebook Marketplace.
But you know you went backwards. You know I was kind of stunned when.
Tell us about how we found these guys, or they found us. We want to know.
He is very big on YouTube videos. He watches a lot of YouTube videos, especially on RVs, since we were going to get into it. And he saw you guys through another couple that used you guys that have a YouTube channel. I don't know what the name is.
I don't remember the name, but I just remember that they were talking about internet and how to fix stuff and stuff.
They got
like
their
that.
solar from EcoFlow, no?
No, not that
Is that
one.
the
But
same guy?
no, it's not. Either way, I saw it and I'm like, I'm gonna call them just to make sure, you know, I'm gonna see what's all about, and we just called you guys.
So Jazmin gave us a call. She started asking questions, and we thought we were going to inspect their unit before they purchased, but they surprised us and they purchased the unit. And today we're here to help them with a safety inspection and to show them what they need to know about this RV so that they can get on the road.
So we're trying to do a walkthrough at the same time to help them out in the question they have, because you guys are brand new. You're
Brand new.
you never had an RV
idea.
before. Yeah, all up here and all on YouTube. So, so let's go try to see what we can do with this and how we can get this to have an idea where we're going. Right now, we're going to put propane because somebody didn't know it used propane.
Yep.
So we're going to get started.
Good thing there's a propane right here.
Remember to subscribe and like the video.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell for more tips and tricks from Pierre and Laurel.
Well, here we are, the end of another great day with that Winnebago Mini from Alex and Jazmin. We had a good time researching, going through their unit that they actually bought, then called us, and we've been in contact with them. They knew that they were looking at something. They wanted us to meet up with them and trying to help them out, but typical excitement of new rig. They found this, they thought that was the miracle, they bought it, and then they called us and said, well, now we got this, we're moving it tomorrow, can you come and inspect? People, please do not do this. find something, tell us, ask us, hey, we found this. What do you think? Can you come and do an inspection? Don't go backwards. Please call us before, because even this one, I told them after they would have seen the report, a couple of hundred pictures, 120, 150 pages of report. I think they would have said, no, I don't want to go because there's too much things, and there's a couple of major things right here in the front that we'll talk a little bit more about, but there's a lot of things he's got to fix. Young kids, so it's perfect. They got ambition more than we do, older people, and so there's a little bit of delamination going on here, so he's going to have to fix this. I'm going to try to help him and walk him through and give him some tip, and so we had a good time, but now let's go inside, see what's the list of a couple of things that we found, and hopefully you guys are going to learn something from this. So we're back inside. Like I promised you, we're going to talk to them about the couple of things that we found, see how they feel about it, and how long is the list now. So, well, we had this adventure in the front on those corners. Alex and I went with humidity tester, and to his surprise too, well, we found black mold. Well, we found delamination. Well, there's water coming in there. So, like I said earlier, the seller wasn't too honest. They took advantage of people in my book and kind of sugar-coated everything from the roof. He and I went on there. We went to see it. It's nice painted, and the people try to show that they well maintain it. And I remind you, this is 2005. It's not a lost. But I just want to see how you guys feel about what we found today and how more comfortable you are. Or if I would have given you a report, would you think you would have stick to buying the unit, or would have, lights on fire and says, geez, that's what I said earlier. People can be pissed at us because sometimes we get them away from what they thought was good. But what's your feeling on what we saw today and we accomplished, and where do you stand and how do you feel?
Well, I definitely recommend an inspection before, just because you're not looking for stuff that he just showed me, like cracks and just little stuff that you're not looking for that, and I just...
And you said you checked the front.
Yeah, I
you
did.
looked
I
at
did
it,
check.
Yep.
And it wasn't what I'm seeing right now, because I didn't know.
And you didn't go quite enough to see the little black stuff at the bottom. By the way, we can't certify it. It's mold because we're not physicists or whatever. We just assume that. So, Jazmin, what did we have for a list that you say, okay, yeah, we learned this, and but how do you feel how do you feel with the whole concept now that we spent time and it was a walkthrough and a safety inspection? What did we learn in this new rig of yours?
Honestly, it does need work, but at the end of the day, we're still pretty happy with our purchase. It's doable. We can do it attitude, and there's definitely stuff that we have to fix.
See, if
I have a list.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have a lot. It's a long list, but it's also tips and tricks in there.
Yeah. We also shared with them our experience, and when they bring up a topic, what we should do, what you should look at, what you be. But at the end of the day, like you say, if it was somebody who was 55, 60 years old, meaning old like we are, don't you think that they should have sent somebody to say,
yes,
okay,
absolutely.
I know you guys got a lot of energy, you got a lot of guts, and you're doing this, you're going out on your own, and you're gonna.
There's no going back.
Exactly, and I know they want to put solar, they want to put lithium battery, so you guys are on a rampage. This is, for me, that is phenomenal. That is kind of cool.
But we should have gone with an inspection before. Yes, that's definitely
a must.
A must, and on our next rig, you will be the first ones that we call before we make any purchases and sign the dotted line.
Well, we thank you for that, but that was also our mission to try to say, okay, how can we help you out, get out of this situation? Like Alex, you said, well, at least now I know what I'm looking at. So you have a better idea of, okay, this is where we're going. But like I said, at their age, it's phenomenal. I'm excited for them. It is a nice rig overall. I just feel bad for the seller playing that game of hiding things, and why wouldn't they just be honest? Well, That's
I
where
know.
sometimes our notoriety in an inspector is not well seen, because yeah, we would have called you and say, listen, we got a problem right here. You sure you want us to continue?
And don't let sellers talk you out of an inspection. We had a few sellers that we were looking at rigs, and we were like, oh, we kind of want to get our own inspectors out here. And we're like, well, we're a dealer, and we do our own inspections and stuff like that. But if you feel like doing it, then by all means go ahead, like do it. Please do it. Get your own inspection, because they're probably not even certified.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. She brings up a topic that we've been talking lately, and a lot of people talk about the NRVIA, and yes, we got to promote them because we are part of that association. We follow rules and ethic, and we got a list to go by that we try to follow thoroughly on every inspection. So this was nice. This for me is life by itself. It's the proof, living proof of it. It has nothing to do with the destination. It's all about the journey. And here they are.
So I do the don't forget to subscribe.
There you go.
And you do the rest.
Wait.
You can do this.
Okay.
And remember, for more tips and tricks, follow.
Make sure to subscribe to Blue Ox on the Run, and then I say, and turn on the notifications for any
future
video.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
And don't forget to ring the. Wait, no, I forgot. I don't know what to say.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Don't forget to ring the bell.